today. We're going to head down to Florida and talk to our boy and open the mic for Kevin. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Curt, what the other Curt was saying, they don't want any creativity. And, we were created in God's image, so God's creator. And they don't want anything that has to do with God. And it's more like a European system where, you were a smith or, a potter or something like that. You had to be born into your craft. And basically, that's what they want, the elites want to bring us back to. They want to tell us what job we're going to have, and we stay in that because that's the only place where we're good. So they want to take all the creativity from the kids.
Yeah.
The kids don't have any ability.
It's all, and you and I talked about this. This is, at the end of the day, this is all about control. Period.
Yeah. And controls. The trolls.
Right. No. Right. But when you think about somebody like Harvey Weinstein, this repulsive pig, sexually assaulted women and raped women, and was arguably.
Kurt, I know you took your family to Disney as kids were growing up.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And I've never been to Disney. I was in Disneyland one time in 1971, but I never took any kids to Disney World, and we lived in Florida. And
right.
Here's the thing, Kurt. It's an ugly little secret from the past, but there was a lot of touchy-feely going on with those people in those suits, and the sheriff's department down there kind of squashed that stuff. And
there's rumors.
To find that out.
There have been a lot of rumors around Walt Disney.
Even Disney too. But it's kind of like a kid that's grown today, my age, look back at Disney, and it was a wonderful thing. I remember in that Funicello, and what was the next thing she did? She got up off of Disney and she went into Beach Blanket Bingo. So they led us this way. They won us.
Well, it's when you think about, I believe at the height of ESPN when I was there, the number I heard was that Disney, as an entity, brought in $1 billion a day worldwide. $1 billion
I've hauled a lot of high-value loads to Disney stores around the country, man.
Yeah.
And
it's. But the problem is when you talk about stuff like that. Mike is right on Periscope. I have a hard time having that conversation without seeing somebody say, to me, Harvey Weinstein just got called out. There's no way this isn't true, number one. But, if you want to talk about Walt Disney, what's that?
Kurt, watch Disney stock right now, man, because, see, the pedo stuff is about to come. And we're going to hit them in the wallet. I kind of think that there's more here than what we're seeing. And there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I imagine people's knees are knocking under their breakfast table right now.
Yeah. Well, this gets all the way back, and I hate that it does, all the way back to Hillary Clinton. I believe when you look at the relationships, there's absolutely no doubt about Weinstein and Bob Iger and all these powerful people being a part of the Clinton web, right? I mean, the money and the power that these people possess, it speaks right to who Hillary Clinton had in her web. Harvey Weinstein was banking and guaranteeing on a Hillary Clinton win. And now you know why. Mm-hmm. And he's not, here's the thing I would go to, Kevin. He's not the only one.
Nope.
Who else?
Nope.
Who else is going nuts? Look who is the loudest in opposition. Look who is the maddest. Look who gave the most to a Clinton campaign. And then I think you find people that probably had personal reasons in addition to the national reasons for wanting Hillary Clinton to win.
Hey, even Bernie went down a trail. He figured it was a done deal. She was in, and they could just do whatever they wanted to do. They'd get a pass for sucking her behind.
Well, how did broke-ass Bernie all of a sudden come into money?
And his wife, she did rather well for herself, too.
Well, that whole fraud, that bank fraud thing's going to hopefully bite them in the ass, but that's gotten put. The amount of, that was what I was going to say, Kevin.
Here, Kurt, with the NFL being down, with Hollywood being down, what Trump has done, he has got a movement focused on politics. The politics of America. Not the politics of the world, politics of America. And if we can get people on board because they're not looking at the NFL and they're not looking at Hollywood. See, because, with that Hollywood stuff, that's all the kids know. They know Hollywood. They know the culture of the modern culture. They have no idea about our history. And so this is what we're experiencing right now with Trump. We have a golden opportunity. We have to move on stuff. If we get to the parents before the kids, the money gets cut off for school.
Right.
And then the kids, there's no sense going into the universities and the colleges to try to save that stuff. That all has to be shut down and started.
Well, think about where we're at right now. How are we not hearing about the Menendez trial or the A1 brothers? Those stories on their own are the biggest political scandals of our lifetime. Yet they're not even rating page 2.
Well, there's no way they want to make any propaganda out of that. All our news is propaganda now, especially the mainstream media. And like you said about Fox, falling on their face. Breitbart should seize the moment.
Yeah. Hey, somebody just said something on Periscope that I thought was kind of interesting. Do you think that Donald Trump saw enough of Hollywood that he got sickened enough to want to expose it?
I don't know. I was in Jersey when casinos got legalized, and I wasn't really in favor of it. That whole thing, the whole entertainment and the glitzy type entertainment and where there's gambling and everything like that, it's all a culture. It's basically a step up from the circus. The guy did Circus. He had it right. It's a circus. And, there's a lot of freaks in the circus. So, acting seems to be a culture, and they've made everyone into an actor with a cell phone now. It's just horrible, this hip-hop stuff we got. That is black art now, That's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And so it is bigger than just Hollywood now. It's the whole culture, and we have to get it back. Yeah, I think Trump's
Hey, Kev, we say it again?
I think Trump's sick of it. He sees the cultural.
Yeah. Well, I think he hit at the right time because I think we're finally sick of it, and I don't think we know half of what we're going to find out. I think what we know is going to end up being a small portion of what the total truth really is.
Oh, I'd be all for cooking these people, in oil. I mean, if they did that to John, St. John of God, or maybe it wasn't St. John of God, St. John the Apostle, if they cooked him in oil, then it's good enough for that.
Right. Hey, listen, buddy, always a pleasure.
Yes, sir, Kurt. You take care. Hey, Kurt, that
you
cold
too, buddy. God bless.
You need a rest, bro.
Tell LJ I said hello, love her, and I'll talk to you soon. That's Kevin in Florida. BarefootCalvary.com is Kevin's blog. Go there and read. The guy's got an IQ of about 9,000. I'm telling you right now. But go there and check his stuff out. And when you your eyes start to get wide, and you start to say, "Come on, can't." Start researching everything the guy writes. You cannot. The factual stuff he writes is very. Well, it's impossible. He writes the truth, and some of it's really, really challenging to believe. 877-240-1776 is the call number. We'll take a short break. Come back for our last segment. Breitbart's editor, Jerome Hudson, is going to join me.